Hey there everybody, welcome back to the 4-String Strummer, the channel. It's all about ukuleles. Today we're going to be taking a close look at a really innovative product that's been sent to me by the KraftGeek company. All right, let's get into it. So from time to time I get emails from different companies asking me if I'd like to review some of their products. And quite often they're just not a good match for the channel. Now this one was from the KraftGeek company, and they asked if I wanted to review one of their music stands. And I thought to myself at first, straight up, I don't know, like how much can you do with a music stand? Do I really want to be reviewing somebody's music stand? Anyway, so I thought, okay, I'll be fair about it. I'll take a look into their information just to see what they're all about. And when I started to dig into it, it really piqued my interest. You know, when I think about a music stand, I think about something that's, you know, this type of a thing that you can get at your local store or on Amazon or someplace, and they just kind of, they're made out of metal and don't really fold properly. You know, they're really super lightweight, like something like this, and the feet tend to fall off them, or they're really wiggly. And you know, they're inexpensive, something like that. They're probably, I don't know, $25 or $30, or you can get something that's a little heavier duty, but basically that same sort of a concept, right? This is a similar type of a thing with just heavier feet and a little wing nut on the side here to change the angle of your book or your song sheets. But when I saw what the people from KraftGeek had done, they had basically started from scratch, almost to the point of let's forget everything we think we know about music stands and let's come up with something really innovative. Now again, as I looked into it, I saw that this product that we're going to look at today won Best of Show at the NAMM show. Now, if you're not familiar with the NAMM show, that's the National Association of Music Merchants. And they hold this huge show every year down in California. And all of the great companies that are involved in music go to this. They introduce all their new products there and they get reviewed. And for this company to win Best of Show at an event like that really says something. So let's take a look at some of the innovative features that KraftGeek have put into this product. So as soon as I pull this out of the box, right away I can tell that this is an innovative design, okay? It's like no other type of music stand that I've ever seen before. It has one rather large solid tube here and a rectangular piece here. All that you do here is you just loosen up this little joint here. There's a tensioner on that. It's like a little ball joint. And this flips around. Okay, so that sets your angle for your music stand. And it's completely adjustable, of course. You can lock that in wherever you want. But there's no little, you know, cheap metal wing nut kind of a thing on here. This is beefy. Okay, so we got that set. Now all you have to do is just pull this down on one side, pull this up on the other side, and now you've got your support pieces for your book or for your sheet music. Now this is a pretty big distance here, you know, depending on what it is that you're using, sheet music wise or book wise. And that just fills in the space in the middle. It's fantastic. Now look at this. You've also got little clips here on each side that clip the music right to the stand. So it's not going to be fluttering away. Some of these other ones, they have these little sort of spring kind of things. You can kind of see them right there. And they kind of tend to hold it in place, but they don't really grip it. Okay, if it's a book, what I find is that the pages still will blow in the wind. Okay, so this one, it clips it right to the stand. Very tight. Okay, now what we've also got is if you've got a book that's wider, these are telescopic. Very cool, right? So you can adjust it exactly to the size of the book or to the sheet music that you're using. Somebody's thinking here. Okay, now let's have a little look down here at the other end. So we've got this solid piece. It's like a little monopod kind of a thing. All right, now all you need to do here is you just twist that, and that opens up the legs. So now you've got your 3 legs at the foot, right? They spread out nice and far, and you also have your leg supports built in here, okay? So one of the things on light stands or tripods or any of those types of pieces of equipment that's always a controversy is, do you have flip locks or do you have twist locks? And this one has neither, okay? This is just a friction lock. And what happens is you just pull this out and it's telescopic. You can see it here, the various joints, okay? So the thing with twist locks, and believe me, I come from a photography background. I was a tripod and bag specialist for decades. And I've repaired them all, I've taken them all apart. The issue that you run into when you've got twist locks is that people tend to over tighten them or over loosen them. When they over loosen them, everything falls apart. Now you got all these pieces all over the ground in front of you, and you're trying to put it all back together again so you can continue on with your shoot. Same thing with this, right? You don't want to have that happen. You don't want to have things fall apart on you right as you're about to start your gig, okay? This is just like a friction lock, and it very, very smoothly opens up like that, just nice. And you can set this to whatever height you want. And this will hold up to about 4 pounds. So that's a lot of weight. I mean, again, we're talking about a book or a couple of sheets of paper for your sheet music. So tons of capacity on this, and no flip locks that are gonna break or pinch your fingers, and no twist locks that are going to fall apart on you, okay? Very, very innovative way to do this. All right, so the next innovative feature that they've put on this music stand is a threaded insert, okay? And that's right here on the front of the stand. And what this is for is it's a 1/4-20 thread, so the same type of mounts that they use on all kinds of lighting equipment, any kind of tripods. So that any of the accessories that you could buy for lighting equipment, tripods, etc., will fit into this threaded insert, okay, 1/4-20. Now, they sell an optional piece, and this is a phone mount. And what you can do is you could attach that right into the front of the stand, just like this. So if you wanted to put your phone in here, and you could have it horizontal, vertical, whatever you like, you could have your phone set up to be used for your set list. So if you had a book and you were leafing through your book, you can keep track of what song is coming up next, or different announcements that you need to make, almost like a little teleprompter built right into the front here. All right, again, you could use this horizontal or vertically, whichever you like. They don't just put one here, they also put another one in up at the top. So let's have a look at that. See how nice and smooth that is to move around? So you can see there on the top, there's another one, right? So if I wanted to put this on the top, I can just move it up there, screw it into place, set my angle, whatever it is that I want to do. And the cool thing here is also, not only could you use this for your phone to record video, but on the top, there's also a cold shoe. So you could put a microphone in that. You could put another light, like you could put like an LED panel in there if you wanted to. You could also put a ring light, for example. So for content creators, this is a really, really good option, okay? Again, not everybody's gonna want the phone mount, but that's fine, because the way that these guys do it is they don't sell it all as a hard bundle where you have to buy the entire kit. You can just buy the stand alone if you want to. But if you think you might want to make use of these features, you can also buy this as an accessory. So then also the other cool thing with this is that it's not just a phone mount. This is also a tablet mount. So it's either or put into the same unit. And you look at it and you think, well, how am I going to get a tablet into that little thing? Well, all you do here, you see these little pinch points? You pinch those in, and just like other parts of it, it's expandable. So I just pinch that and I pull it out, and now the spring allows you to put a tablet in there. Isn't that cool? Right? So if, again, you wanted to use your tablet for a set list or anything like that, you can attach that right to the music stand. All right, let's talk a little bit more about some of the other accessories. Another one that you could use, imagine you're playing maybe in a dark place like a pub, or you're in an outdoor festival, or maybe you're in a church and it's late and the lights are turned down. You want to be able to see your sheet music. So they have a light. And again, very innovative. It just flips up like this, flips up like that, and it has a screw mount, so you can put that right into the threaded insert, the 1/4 right there. You just screw that into place, and it just gets that exact angle to give you the light down here below. But it's not going to be glaring if somebody else is sitting behind, maybe again at church or something like that. It's not going to be really distractive. And for the musician, it's also not going to be glaring in your eyes. It's going to be pointing right down. Then when you're done, you just unscrew it like that and fold it up, and you're ready to roll. So normally if I'm going out to play at an event and I'm going to be using a music stand, something like this, I just fold it up, kind of put it under my arm and carry it with me, throw it in the back of the car, and away I go. But KraftGeek has come up with a really nice padded bag for this that you can buy if you like. It's custom fit for this stand, okay? It's got nice padding in it. It's probably about 4 or 5 mil padding built right in there. And as you can see, it has these little adjustable pockets that you can set up however you like. And they've kind of gone over and above on some of the features on this too. Now, if you look at the zipper on this, this is the kind of thing that a lot of people aren't going to notice. But this is what they call a covered zipper. So when I do that, you don't hear the zipper because it's got a cloth covering over top. Why would they do that? Well, that keeps any kind of dirt or grit out of the zipper. Over time, if you get any kind of sand or anything like that in the zipper, that's what's going to wear it away. And down the road, you know, it causes zippers to fail. So they've really taken that up a notch, which I think is great. The other thing is the D-rings on both ends of these are metal, and so is all the hardware on it. The spring clips, they're all metal, okay? The buckle on here for adjusting the length, obviously not everybody's going to want it in the same spot on their shoulder. That's metal. No plastic there at all. So you know that this is going to last a long time. What they haven't put on here are a bunch of useless little pockets and little string things to hold your keys that nobody ever uses, which I think is smart. They've kind of taken a minimalist approach to this because that helps to keep the cost in check. All right. I have an old saying in sales that features justify a price and benefits justify a purchase. And what that means is that for every feature that a company puts on a product, whether it's a zipper or whether it's metal buckles or whatever it is, there's a cost associated with that, right? And the customer needs to see the value in that. They have to see that that's a benefit for them, okay? Because just because you put it on and it costs you money and that sets what your price is going to be, doesn't mean that everybody thinks that it's worth it, right? But when the benefit matches, all of a sudden, that's good value. And that's what they've come up with here. All right, let's take a look inside this. And you can see that this has 3 spots built into the pockets. Okay, so you've got a spot that if you wanted to put your light, they've got a spot that if you wanted to put your phone and tablet holder in there, and there's also an extra spot, and that would be a spot where you could put an extra set of batteries. Okay, this takes AAA batteries. You put an extra set in there, or you can also charge this using USB-C, so you could put your charger cable and your wall plug right in there. They've really thought this out. I gotta say, folks, you know, from going to almost just saying, yes, you know, thank you for your email, but I'm not really interested, to I would give this product 5 stars. I don't think I've ever done a review on a product where I haven't found something that I don't like about it and when I'm picky and all those types of things. And I look at this thing and I think, you know what, it's not a wonder that this won product of the year. They've given me the link that if you want to check this out, There is a discount for 4-string strummer viewers. You can click on the link. It'll take you right to their website, and all the current pricing will be on there. I won't put all the pricing in here because it may change over time, and depending on when you see this, it might be a different price point. Okay, so definitely check this one out. This gets 2 thumbs up from me. Any questions at all, drop it down into the comments section. I'm always more than happy to help you out. And until we see you next time, folks, keep smiling, keep strumming, and have fun. Maybe with one of these videos right over here. Bye for now.